Well, her name's Rock Chalk. She's the talk of the town. We're the German Shepherd duo, always sniffing around. Smith and Wesson by her side, they ain't just for show. They're the muscle when she's hustling, solving crime on the go. She's got her boots in the dirt, she's cracking the case. A true crime queen with a smirk on her face. Loves her country rap bumping, got that twang in that beat. You mess around with her, you're in for a treat. Oh, F-A-F-O, better watch your step. Rock Chalk's on the scene, she'll clean up your mess. With her dogs and her charm, she'll track you down slow. Oh, F-A-F-O, yeah, you reap what you sow. She's got a badge and a sassy attitude to boot. Kicks down doors like she's in hot pursuit. Smith and Wesson bark, don't you dare run. She's the queen of the scene, yeah, she gets it done. Country rap on the radio, she's cruising the street. From the city to the sticks, she's the one to meet. Her motto's real simple, don't try no bluff. Mess around all you want, but you'll find out quick enough. Whoa, F-A-F-O, better watch your step. Rock Chalk's on the scene, she'll clean up your mess. With her dogs and her charm, she'll track you down slow. Oh, F-A-F-O, yeah, you reap what you sow. She's got cowboy boots and a badge of steel. With a heart of gold and nerves unreal. You thought you could hide, but she's always in the know. Now you're caught, son, F-A-F-O. So here's the Rock Chalk and her Shepherd crew. Smith and Wesson got her back and they're coming for you. Country rap in her veins, she's the queen of the scene. F-A-F-O is her motto, and she's living the dream. Rock Chalk out. Hey! She's got cowboy boots and a badge of steel. With a heart of gold and nerves unreal. You thought you could hide, but she's always in the know. Now you're caught, son, F-A-F-O. So here's the Rock Chalk and her Shepherd crew. Smith and Wesson got her back and they're coming for you. Country rap in her veins, she's the queen of the scene. F-A-F-O is her motto, she's living the dream. Rock Chalk out.
Hello, can you hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Good to see everybody. See Jane. Let's see here. We got Stacy, Jane, Nona. You're early, Nona. And Yippee-ki-yay. So, yeah. So hopefully everybody did have a good weekend. It's been pretty busy for me. Hopefully it's busy for you too and you had a great time. I love this group too. It's a great group. Great group. So Jane was asking, why is it Buddy Leach the third? Well, because his father's father was Buddy Leach. Okay. And then his son was which would be his dad. So his dad and grandfather are also George Leach. So his grandfather is one. Then he named his son number 2, which is George's dad. And then George would be 3. Now, if George named a son, which he could have, I don't know if he did or didn't. But if he had a son, he could have named his son George Leach the 4th. And it just keeps adding up. Hopefully I explained that and how it's done. That's been a long time. Sure has. I wanted to go and show you guys something. I have went and looked and still trying to find a ballot that had Buddy Leach on it in 2022. Now, looking at everything, it says that the local election office would have kept that. But might do it for you just because I want to know if he did run for DA in 2022. He was appointed in 2021 by the governor. And there was a next election, which would have been 2022, which very well could have been that nobody ran against him for DA. But I still want to see that ballot and see if he was even on that ballot. There's nothing online to show me. So we're going to have to hit it up in a FOIA and ask for it. But if you're from the area, they have this Texas County Complaints Department. It's a Facebook page. And I always go look at it because it's right there in Guyman. But this person said, so if your car is stolen in Texas County, Oklahoma, and it's taken across state lines over 200 miles away, and you have to go pick it up, don't you think our DAs are going to do anything about it unless you film them leaving in it? I was just looking at the comments that was in here. Somebody says unauthorized use of motor vehicle. Then you would think, but Texas County DA won't press charges because there's no picture or video. Anyway, so they talk about it, and people saying, well, we need to get Buddy Leach out of here. They want the city council out of there. But the problem is, you got to vote, okay? And if you're not voting or trying to get support somebody to run against, like, say, the DA, then you're going to be stuck with the same DA time after time after time. Same thing with city council. If you're not going and voting and trying to get you a good city council or even run, get involved. Get involved. But anyway, I'm trying to find this one comment right here. Wake up, Texas County. We need to get him out of here. He's ruined more than enough of our lives. Let's real criminals walk free and continues to get paid for it. Only we can do something about it. We need to vote him out as soon as possible. And there's one comment, I want to find it, because it says, they talk about how supposedly Buddy Leach was, oh, here it is. I'll just read it to you. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. Okay, here we go. Anonymous member 486. Well, I know we can do it. We have the people, especially after the Veronica and Julian case. After hearing he is friends of the murderous family members, how he was meeting up with them at the courthouse at night. What? How he was meeting up with them at the courthouse at night. Who was he meeting up with? Anonymous member 442. Do you have proof of him meeting up with the members of the people in jail? Was it the people from the jail? Like, we need to know. How he was meeting up with them at the courthouse at night. We have the people to get him removed. To remove an elected district attorney in Oklahoma, citizens can initiate a recall petition, which requires getting a certain percentage of registered voters to sign with a specific time frame. This process can only begin after the DA has been in office for 6 months or more. We have the signature. I know this town don't want him in there any longer. Then it tells you how to do it. The problem with that is, the next election's 2027, okay? Or you try to get him out before then, but you got somebody take that spot. That DA spot. I don't know. This is questions to ask. But anyway, I was looking through all them comments and don't seem like Buddy Leach is very well liked there in Guyman. I haven't heard any good things about him. Okay. Hey, delightful, chaotic. We was just talking about Buddy Leach. I'm going to try to see if I can't get the actual ballot of when he supposedly, he got appointed in 2021. The next election was 2022. And we have to get with the local area to see if we can get a copy of that ballot from 2022. And it said there might not be one if nobody ran against him, but there should be. It's kind of weird. What else has been going on? Everybody been doing all right? There I am. I had me all little over there. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I don't have a whole lot to say. Gail, last chance I got The last text I got said that she was doing all right. She was in a lot of pain, and she was funny on pain meds. So they're going to keep me up to date on it. Yeah, good old Buddy Leach. Like, how close is he? How close is he to Tiffany, Tad, and relatives of theirs? I mean, Tiffany got a sweetheart deal, and she don't have to testify against anybody else. Tad's got probably one of the best attorneys in Oklahoma on his case, the acquittal queen. Is something going to get screwed up to where Tad walks? I sure the hell hope not. You know? I don't know. This seems really shady. All of it seems shady. You know, Cora got a really good deal. Tiffany got a really good deal. Is Tad going to get a better deal and walk? Is that what's going to happen? What's their plan? Should be asking yourself that. Seems a lot of crazy stuff. And I'll never understand why the judge didn't recuse himself. Because you know that's going to be brought up, even though to some people it's not a big deal. But he was Tiffany's attorney in her divorce. And now he's over this whole case. But nobody sees a conflict of interest in that. I bet Tad's attorney does. But they're going to bring that up again. And yeah, they did try to get the judge removed. And it didn't happen. I don't know. I have a really uneasy feeling about this whole trial thing and everything that Tad Cullum's attorney was bringing up, the Brady Giglio, anybody that saw crime scene photos, who all was in the area right after it happened, just everything. Because don't forget about Kevin McIntyre. He got his job because of Buddy Leach. And he's the DA task force #1 guy. And he was on a DA task force in a whole nother part of Oklahoma. And he got grand jury indicted for stealing money. Then, the day before the grand jury met, there was a burglary at the DA task force. And the only thing stolen was the money that the grand jury was meeting with to see where it went because of Kevin McIntyre. Anyway, he ended up taking a lower plea deal, okay? And he couldn't be law enforcement for 3 years. So what did he do? He moved to the Panhandle, to Keys, Oklahoma. Ran a little convenience store there as a manager for a while. Got a temporary sheriff's job, even, listen, after he was grand jury indicted, okay? And obviously after he waited his 3 years. He was an interim sheriff, I guess you'd say, in Boise City for a little bit. And then when the next election came up, he didn't get it. But now he's the district task force for Buddy Leach. He's the main guy. How much did he have hand in investigations with this case? Don't know. Don't know, but people should be asking. These are questions. These are answers to questions we need. I'm really puzzled. I would like to know, who was Buddy Leach meeting at night at the courthouse? Whoever said that. Or anybody. If you got proof or you know of certain things, hit me up. Let us know. Let me know. We absolutely want to know. Oh, I was going to show you this too. We'll just go to the Facebook. We're going to go to the Facebook. I am not going tomorrow, but I'm going to play this for you. Let's see if I can get this to play for you.
I just wanted.
Okay.
Hello, Oklahoma, Representative J.J. Humphrey. Hey, I'm on my way to an event tonight. Before I take off, I just wanted to let you know what we're going to be doing there in Payne County. We're fixing to bust off like you wouldn't believe. And again, we're going to start that with a rally on Monday the 8th 12:30 there at the courthouse in Payne County Courthouse, Monday the 8th, 12:30. Hey, what that rally is going to be about is we're going to go ahead and drop that second grand jury petition. We're going to file it that day. And again, guys, what's happening? We filed an appeal on the first grand jury and asked that it be reinstated. And again, we were told that that would be kicked out on the 8th. So that's why we're going to just go ahead and file this second one on the 8th. But we were told that it would be kicked out. Hey, guys, the Supreme Court justice that wrote and said he's going to terminate that, guess what? He's the same Supreme Court justice that was mentioned in that first grand jury. So he's going to rule on the grand jury. So he's going to kick out the grand jury that he was mentioned in. How convenient is
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Let's listen to that again. Only in Oklahoma, right?
Guess what? He's the same Supreme Court justice that was mentioned in that first grand jury. So he's going to rule on the grand jury. So he's going to kick out the grand jury that he was mentioned in. How convenient is that? Apparently he flunked Ethics 101, because no way should the judge that's mentioned be the judge that gets to decide his own case. That's really corrupt, I would say. I don't think you need a law degree to reach that conclusion. Guys, we have got, I don't know if y'all paying attention, but man, we've got the whole nation looking right there in Payne County because of that Butler rape case. But guys, if you've been paying attention, we got 2 more cases that's come out. We told you there were more cases that would be coming out. They have come out, guys. There's victims in that. These things are not being properly addressed in the court system. It is amazing what is going on. And so, guys, these victims deserve justice. We've got the whole nation looking right here. We've started this grand jury. We put a lot more people on. We're going to hold those people who illegally killed that first one responsible. Guys, we're going to call out those child abuse cases that we started all this with. And we need your help. We need you to show up and show that you support. And we need you to have a loud voice. We need the people. That's what the grand jury is about. It's the people. And so we need you to show up, stand up and show that the state, the nation, and Payne County, that you support holding our judicial system accountable and taking back our corrupt judicial system and holding all of those in government and in our judicial system accountable. Guys, if we do it right here in Payne County, that's our hope. We're going to start right here in Payne County. But if we're successful in Payne County, we want to see a multi-county grand jury and many other counties that need this done. Guys, it's all about you right there in Payne County. It starts with you. Y'all show up 12:30 Monday at the courthouse there in Payne County. Hope y'all there. Bye.
No, Jane. Oh,
Hello, Oklahoma Representative.
There we go. No, this is a legislator. He's actually running for attorney. No, not attorney. He's running for lieutenant governor, which is, next in command from the governor. He's running for lieutenant governor. But anyway, this is the Jesse Butler case I skipped on that's happening in Payne County. But listen, it's corrupt all through Oklahoma, not just over here in Stillwater, Payne County, the Panhandle where Buddy Leach is. Like, it's corrupt all throughout Oklahoma. Somebody's got to do something. And I put a link in the chat for the change.org, and I'm going to pull it up for you. It just takes a few seconds to fill this out. Okay. This is for just in the nick of crime. He started this petition. There's 127,183. Okay, he's saying, too often crimes against children end in plea deals. A predator commits an unthinkable act, and instead of facing the full consequences, they plead down to a lesser charge, sometimes avoiding the sex offender registry altogether. Then they walk free, only to hurt another child. One of the most heartbreaking recent examples is the case of 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham. Her killer, Don Stephen McDowell, had a long history of disturbing behavior. Years earlier, he was accused of getting into bed with a 10-year-old girl and trying to remove... Oh, I'm not even going to read all that. Anyway, as a sex offender. He lists the case. This is to help get stricter laws with sexual assault cases. So there you go. Stop plea deals for child predators. If you get a chance, fill that out. We all need to send JJ a message to look into the panhandle. Yes, I do need to call him. I did talk to him when I was in Stillwater, and he told me that he was checking into this whole case when they were missing, and that the attorney general told him to stay out of it. So maybe he can check into, he told me he would, Kevin McIntyre. But I don't know if he has. I haven't heard from him. I don't know. Let's see here. I see Gail's. Let me see. Hold on just a second. I see Gail. Somebody with Gail's phone commented on a comments 2 minutes ago. Let's see here. Trying to tell her how to get here. Sorry. If that's her. I know that her wife had her phone and was letting me know how she was doing and stuff. So, yes, shitload of corruption, but throughout the whole state, lots of corruption. And the problem is, people's got to start standing up, and you got to stand up in groups. Okay, one person, can't really change anything. You guys all got to get together to change it. It's going to be interesting to see if the newest rape case in Stillwater will be handled right. Yeah, what about was it Palisol? Calisol? I have to go back and look, but there was some more going on. There was more stuff going on, not just the Jesse Butler stuff. There was a lot going on. It's interesting. Also, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been live, huh? Also, the governor was actually in Payne County over a speeding ticket for his son, if I heard that right. Trying to get it to not go on the kid's record. So again, so who you know? The governor goes all the way to Payne County to meet with the prosecutor over a speeding ticket or whatever kind of ticket it was. Some kind of automotive driving or something. But that was important for the governor to go there because it was his son. I don't know. Don't know. And it does work that way. I mean, shit. I don't know how many tickets my dad got growing up. He got a lot. My grandpa was the sheriff. My dad never paid them tickets. They got taken care of. So it's something that's happened for a long, long time. But at some point, people's got to say, hey, this ain't the old good brother system no more. Like, I don't even know how many attorneys are in the area of Guyman who even would want that DA job. Maybe George Leach is the only one that wants that DA job. Yeah, it's all a bit old school. No, there are other cases. No. I don't know of any of the other girls coming forward yet, other than the two that case was on with Jesse Butler. Hey, Journey. How's Journey doing? I seen that. Same son that was drunk at a haunted house, caught with guns and underage, but the governor sent his personal OHP to drive him home. That's crazy because, again, I don't know all the details of it, but I know that the governor was there. Let me, hold on a second. I think Gail thinks she's typing in chat, so hold on just a second because I'm going to send her the link to chat so she knows. Give me just a second. Okay. Okay. She left a comment. Let's see what the comment said. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. I'm home, and Oklahoma law stuff sucks. Okay, Gail, so maybe you are watching the live. You need to go over to chat. Get it in the chat. The live chat. Go to the live chat. Because we're live right now. A governor using the state police and their personal Ubers. Sounds like what Clinton's used to do. Listen, it's crazy. It's crazy. And listen, it's going to be that way forever if people don't start standing up. Oh, there you go. Dropped you the link, Journey. Jane says, hello, Journey. Nona, no, this newest one is a different young man. It's crazy. I don't know a lot about the newest one. Let me see here if... hello, Oklahoma. See if there was... did Justin? Did he put it on his Facebook or anything? Just got curious. I don't know about the newest one. I've heard about it, but I don't know about it. Hey, lady. What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh,
Loud and clear.
okay. That's good.
What's up? What you got going on?
Okay. You know, we were talking about batteries.
Batteries, car batteries. Yeah, Rhonda had to go get a car battery.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, the one I said that I got, I was looking at AutoZone was 1,000 amps cracking, right?
Right.
Cranking amps.
Cold cranking amps. Yeah, cold cranking amps. Yeah.
Right. But that was 1,000. Now, you sent me the one you sent me, but that was at your local store. And I was trying to look at the Costco closer to me to see if they got one in stock. But I couldn't find one. I only just started looking, but
let me tell
I
you,
couldn't find one for 1,000. I was going to see how much the 1,000 one was, because this one at AutoZone is $214 for the 1,000 one.
Well, that one is 900 cranking amps. There were several different ones at Costco.
I only got the one. I don't know what I got. I only read one, and it said 800. So I was just going to compare, and then I just got to check to make sure that they got them in stock at your local Costco. That's all.
Yeah, but you're talking $100 difference if you get the one at Costco compared to the one at...
No, I was just wondering if there was another one for 1,000 to see how much the difference is. That's all. Because this one was 1,000 and the other one was 800. So I was just seeing what the difference in the costs would be. Because I couldn't find it at my... I don't want to go to Costco here, my local one, if they don't have it in stock. Because, you know, some Costco's only have so much in stock, don't they?
Yeah, but I think you can even have one delivered there. Like, I think there's...
Well, no, if you want one in one day, you want to go there and you want it done now. You know what I mean? I mean, how many days do you want it for it to ship to the store? That's what I'm saying. I don't know, because my daughter said she'll go Tuesday. I mean, I get paid Wednesday. She says, well, I'll just pay for it and you pay me back tomorrow. She says, well, you know, Wednesday. She says, because I'm going to go there. Huh?
Yes, you could go later. Yeah. He said you wouldn't be able to turn in the core if you bought it online, but you could.
You know, because some stores, they don't do pickup, and you have to do store. You have to order and have it pick it up from one store to the other. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That takes, well, I don't know how long it takes, but you know what I mean? It could come from out of state, for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Keep saying from one store to the other. I'll be like, yeah, but that's like more delays. There's O'Reilly. We have an O'Reilly here in a Commonwealth as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to look at their prices, but I know Costco is probably the cheapest you're going to get. And really?
Okay, so I brought the battery up. It's on the screen. This is the one I found for you for $114.99.
Yeah.
and it's 800 cranking amps.
Yeah, it's 800. But I just wondered if they had the same one, but 1,000 cranking amps. I'm just saying, I just wanted to compare the difference within the cranking. It might cost you $50 more for 200 more cranking amps. Like, I just wondered if there's how much difference it is from 800 to 1,000. Well, some batteries, they don't sell them in 1,000, do they? Only certain batteries. You know, the certain make, I'm saying. Certain make.
Well, it's a 34, group
Yeah.
34.
Yeah. Because 800 is going to be okay, but I was just wondering what the difference was. That was all.
Right.
They're great. Nona said O'Reilly's are good. Because I'm going to give them a call and see how much theirs are.
But they're $200 there. It's $100 difference.
Yeah, they still are about $200. That's what I'm saying. So,
well, that's what you had told me, that it was $200. It's like, why?
Well, no, first of all, I got to find out if that particular one, because you were looking at your local store, not in my local store, and that's a 2009. But I think mine's a 2008, but the differences ain't going to make no difference between certain years.
Right.
Because they're all the same between this year and this year. Do you know what I mean? About 5 or 6 years, they're all the same. Right. But I got to find out if that particular one, for that particular price, will be at the Costco here. The Costco we have here is in Pewaukee, Waukesha in Pewaukee. So I have to look online to see if they sell it at the local one.
Right.
Because that's at your local one, that one?
Yeah, that was my local one because I didn't know.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. Mine's in Pewaukee, Wisconsin, Waukesha.
I don't know that Costco is carrying 1,000 one, but that 800 should do you quite well.
Yeah, I just wondering how much the price difference was if you went up a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? If they had them.
Yeah, I don't see one.
No, I didn't see one neither. So I was thinking, well, maybe for that make, that's as much as they go up to. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I know it's a lot of difference. It save you $50, won't it? Save you $100.
Mm-hmm.
Well, $100, 114 to 214 plus tax.
So this was sent to me in Discord. Thank you very much, or in Facebook Messenger. But here it is: Governor Kevin Stitt spotted in Payne County over a traffic ticket. Yep, that screenshot below. The Governor Kevin Stitt's son's case, a simple speeding ticket with a failure to appear. And according to the docket, the son just called in yesterday and paid it. Did Stitt represent his son? Question mark. Is he a lawyer? Question mark. So why is Governor Kevin Stitt himself reported to have shown up in Payne County Courthouse in Stillwater? I get it, dad and all, but this is a speeding ticket and a failure to appear. Not exactly big news, except if your son got away with prior incidents, like we know he did. Did the governor take a personal field trip for a traffic ticket? Question mark. Did he meet with the DA's office? Question mark. Did he talk to Judge Worthington? Question mark. Was this just a concerned dad moment or something more? We're not guessing. We requested courthouse security footage to see who he met with and where he went. Heck, maybe it's nothing, but we're curious. There you go.
Yeah, but what are we talking about? I mean, what's the subject? I just got here.
The governor went to Payne County, where Jesse Butler is, and
the governor
for his son's speeding ticket. But he didn't come. He didn't come for anything else. Like, he hasn't been there for the Jesse Butler stuff. Hasn't even spoke on it. Hey, girly girl.
But his son had a speeding ticket, and he decided to show. How old is his son?
Yeah, his son. His son's speeding ticket.
How old is his son? How old is he?
I'm not sure. I think he's in college.
Well, you need to hold his damn hand for a speeding ticket? Jesus. Do you know what I mean? Speeding ticket. They shouldn't be speeding.
Oh,
like,
dude is 20. No, dude's 23 years old. I also bring my mom to job interview vibes. So his son was 23 years old.
You know, like when my son first got his license at 16, I said, you never know when I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you to make sure you're driving safely and you're not speeding. And I did, and I caught him speeding. I said, I'll take away the car.
Right?
Yeah. I says, you mess up my insurance, I'll take you off my insurance and you pay for it, get your own.
Right?
Yeah. But I mean, you don't have to hold your son's hand to go to court for a speeding ticket. My
Yeah, it's
God.
kind of crazy.
That's like, that is crazy. That's just what they do to these kids. You know? Like treat them like they're bloody babies or something. No. You're 18, you go to college, you're a man now. You're responsible for whatever you do.
Hey, here's another thing that's oops. Hopefully that didn't stay on there.
Hey, everybody in chat who just said hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Okay, so hey, Mama Lost Rhonda. So here is the same company, Guerrilla Publishing, and they're saying, Stillwater, beware, another alleged rapist is walking free. 18-year-old Shannon Porter has been charged with first-degree rape, domestic violence, and more. Sound familiar? Remind anyone of Jesse Butler? And what did the Payne County justice system decide? They said his bond at $30,000, meaning for $3,000 he walked out the door and is back on the streets tonight. Let that sink in. A man charged with first-degree rape is out for the price of a cheap used car. And here's the kicker. Porter's bond is only $5,000 higher than Butler's. The same Butler who repeatedly raped multiple girls and still got treated like a minor inconvenience by the court system. Stillwater, your justice system is dangerous. Your judges are turning dangerous predators loose with pocket change bonds, and the community pays the price. We're watching, we're documenting, and we're not backing off. So
Is he on a monitor? Are they watching him, or what's the stipulation? What's his?
Well, this guy just got booked on December 2nd. He's out on bond, so there's been no court, no nothing yet.
So, but he's out on bond. But does that mean he's on a house arrest? He can't go nowhere, or what?
Well, it says here,
Is that all he got?
Domestic assault and battery by strangulation, domestic assault and battery. That's what it says.
And they just let him go back on the streets without monitoring him, like house arrest or.
Well, to be fair, nobody said anything about him having any kind of house arrest things. Now, let's not forget.
Right.
You're innocent until proven guilty. But usually they'll set some, if they think they got enough evidence, they'll set some things down, like maybe house arrest. But we don't know. I'm reading to you what this paper said. So they don't say anything about any kind of house arrest, but maybe he did get house arrest and we just don't know.
Yeah, because otherwise he could go out, he could go to work, he can go to the bar, he can go to the nightclubs. I mean, he shouldn't even be doing none of that. He should be only going to court or your doctor's appointments. That's it. Until you get your court date and sort it all out, you know.
Yeah, and 3 days ago, somebody said he was still in Payne County Jail, according to the current inmate search, and hadn't posted bail. So I don't know. This person says, did he admit to it? Because you're innocent until proven guilty.
Well, obviously, for now they have enough evidence to charge him and give him a bond. So they got enough evidence for that. Then you go back to court again, you know, and so on and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, maybe he couldn't make the 3,000 cash because you needed 3,000 cash to get out, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to pay 10% of the bond.
Yeah, whatever that is. You said it was 3,000, didn't you?
Whatever I read.
I think you said 3,000. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a number of things that he cannot do right now because he'd be free to do it again. And if he's innocent, he could be accused of doing it again, you know? So
Right.
you don't want to go nowhere, right?
Right. No, that case that you're talking about was another one that Just in the Nick of Crime did. And it was a stepdad who said the 2-year-old that he was having sex with his stepdaughter or raping her, and said that she came on to him when she was 2 years old.
Mhm.
That's where that came from. That's another case that Just in the Nick of Crime was doing. It's gross.
Yeah, but you know that's nobody would on earth would believe that. Okay.
No, I agree. O'Reilly's here is great too, and O'Reilly's I'm sure in her area is great, but that's $100 difference. And she's on a budget, right?
Hmm.
Journey, you're on a budget, so if you don't
Well, I
have
definitely need a new battery and I want to get the best I can for the price. So I just wondering what's the difference between a 800 and 1,000 in the price range, which
looks like
not every
$20.
place does 1,000. I'm just saying. That was all. If you're going to get a new battery anyway, I mean, how much difference is it? Is how much better is it? Is it worth just spending the extra bit of money or not? You know, but $100 is $100. You know,
Right.
and
Notice
it's
says there must be at least be RO, right? Registered offenders list. They're not happen to even be put on the registered offenders list.
you can't be on there until you've been found guilty.
Right.
You're
And
innocent until proven guilty.
and then the judges in Oklahoma is not making people get on the registered offenders list. That's a problem.
Oh, they're not even doing that when they should be on it.
Right. Oops.
Hey, if you go to court and you've been found guilty of something like this, then you automatically should be on it. Because what's the point then?
Well, okay, so
For so long.
part of the DA's job in every case, as much as we hate it, oh no, she's saying a restraining order. She said, but we're
Oh,
going to keep talking about this. So Jesse Butler pleaded to a different charge. Okay, well, they gave him because he was a juvenile when it happened. But just because you plead down, because DA's that's their job is try to get you to plead to something. Okay,
yeah.
so say you're with the rape charge and you plead down to something lesser than that, you should still have to do the sex offenders. That's what I think, but that's not how the law is written. So if they plead to something else, then they're not guilty of the one that they're charged with. So a lot of them don't have to pay or have to register with the offenders list. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Clementine's trying to catch up. She's caught up now.
I think we
Yeah.
got them caught up.
Yeah.
But then Nona says, do they have restraining orders? Let me tell you, Jesse Butler didn't have a restraining order for a while. And them kids told me that he was in the school. He was going to the football games and everything. Now he's not allowed to, but he was being allowed. So there was no restraining orders. Them girls had to be around him. And he would go to the games and they were cheerleaders. That's bad. But that's how they did it.
Oh, I guess it was up to the family to get one instead.
That is messed up. They did let after he admitted to everything and was charged, then they moved him as a useful offender. That is so messed up. I agree.
And you know what? There's a lot of places, because I never heard of that. There's a many places that they never knock it down to that in a juvenile. Even if you're in a juvenile, they never knock it down to a youthful. That's the first time I've heard about it. With a case like this, with something like that so serious, that's crazy.
Yeah, they do it a lot in Oklahoma, it seems like.
Well, it must be the fashion there or something. But, that's the first time I heard about it. And something so serious should never be even pled down to something like that. Because he got all that jail time knocked off because of it. The 78 years he got knocked down to.
And you don't have to register. Everything will be gone in a year.
Yeah, and he don't have to register neither. He should at least have to register. Do you know what I mean? That should have been the deal.
Do know what you
Well,
mean.
well, we hope and pray he don't do it again. But somebody like that it's just a waiting game now. It's just a waiting game. He has a bad day. He drinks too much, or whatever the case may be. He don't get enough treatment. You can't. They can never be treated and healed. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He started out. He started out. Well, I just believe that he started out when he was young doing shit. He's just got away with it and away with it and away with it. He can do what he wants, treat women how he wants, and no consequences whatsoever. Just bought off, and he's going to have
Hey,
to grow
Johnny.
up, move away, and it's just a matter of time.
Right. So I just happened to look it up because I know a little bit about it. But Oklahoma schools generally rank near the bottom nationally, often ranked 48th to 50th. That's horrible. Even they need to be putting more into their school system. They're ranked at the bottom with
Well,
poor
Trump,
scores, tests in math and reading, SAT, graduation rates are low. It's crazy.
that's what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to give everything back to the state, run the schools, get it back to into shape, and stop passing these kids when they're failing. Just
Right.
because you want your passing rate up, that's no good for the kids, right? They're not learning nothing. Okay, you're just passing them. They just pass them. Hey, if you show up for school, you don't have to do nothing. Just show up. That's more or less, right?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Yeah.
not taking the system seriously. Well, and their superintendent of Oklahoma schools, he just he took another job, but there was a lot of controversy back and forth with that superintendent there in Oklahoma.
Well, what Trump said was about the school system, give it back to the state and let them be in control, not the feds, right? Because when the money goes and the federal are in charge, they're sending it to counties, real good counties, and they're leaving the poor parts out, and they're getting change, right? They're getting change, and
Right.
they're all getting all the dollars, okay? He said, that's got to stop. That's got to stop. It's all got to equal out. Don't matter where you live in a state. It doesn't matter where you live. You should get a fair share of that money and resources, right? Which ain't happening because of the system right now. So give it back to the state and let them take care of their own
But if
school
it's
system.
federal money, somebody's got to oversee it.
Yeah, and nobody is doing it. And whoever's in charge in that state, like if it's a Democrat or something, that money's going elsewhere because because they do it. They're getting away with it.
Right.
And it's very serious because, they say the school system in America is great, but you're not. You're very poorly rated around the world. Poorly rated.
Mm-hmm.
And some states are even worse than other states, like you said.
That's true. And Oklahoma's 48th to 50th every year. That's
Yeah.
bad.
And that's bad. You shouldn't even be in that rank. Every state and every school system should be up there. Everyone, each and every one of you, right? Each and every one.
Yep.
You're supposed to have the money, the resources, and what you need. Every school should have their share.
Where I went to school, they're ranked top 5 in the nation. That's why my kids went to there. That's why my grandkids go there. School's important.
Well, when I was at school in England, it was just a normal high school kind of thing, but then they got modernized and started doing a lot of everything. And they became number 1 ranked, and everybody wanted to go to that school.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good it got. That's how good it got.
In 1987, military moved us to Redstone Arsenal, Alabama. Okay.
But,
I talk so fast. I've slowed down a lot, but I talked fast and I thought faster than they did down there. But after 5 years of being there, I came back and I felt like I was slow.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I used to talk a lot faster than I did. And they'd be like, "Oh, slow down. You're talking too fast." And I slowed down. I said, "I've come to a stop." I'll be like, "Yeah, I don't talk as fast as I used to."
But even my thought process was faster.
Mm.
But when I was there and around other people that were talking slow and thinking slow, I started thinking slow.
I know that. I think it's all to do with your brain, isn't it? It just happens that way. I'll be like, "What happened? I can't even get my words out right because I'm talking too slow." Like
Not
that.
only that,
It's just like they don't come out right anymore.
when you're around somebody a lot, do you not notice that you start talking like they do, like using the words, the slang that they do?
I might pick up a little bit here and a little bit there.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I don't really notice the slang here in Wisconsin because I've been here for so long. I don't know. I don't talk ghetto or anything like that or anything that changed that way and use those words. So I think I haven't really picked up any bad habits, if you know what I mean, bad slang words or anything.
Hmm.
I don't think, but I do say certain words a lot, and they'd be like, "You know what I mean," or something
Yeah, I
like
was
that.
just going to say, you know what I mean. That one you use a lot. You know what I mean.
I don't, but I think that's the English thing. I'm not sure if I picked it up in Wisconsin. I think that's the English thing that I say.
You
Sometimes
know
I
what I
say,
mean.
"Yeah, you know what I mean." I think. Ask Jane. Jane's here.
Jane says, "Yep, I'm afraid American school system not got a great reputation in England." Saying that
No.
our state schools are crap also.
Yeah, they are, but there are some schools.
Yes,
At
okay,
least you
no,
learn
that's
something.
exactly it. After 20
Listen,
years here in the Midwest, I talk a lot slower than I used to on the East Coast. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
your English friends don't say that. Say what? You know what I mean? Is that what you mean?
Okay, so Journey is on the panel. She says, Gail still sounds English to me. No, that's Journey. Journey sounds English to you. You know what I mean? And Nona says, my English friends do not say that.
Yeah, but
You know what I
are
mean?
you? Yeah, is that what you're talking about? That's what I'm saying. Is that what she's talking about?
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
So that might be. I don't know if I've got that from here or not, but I know I say it, but I don't know where I got it from. That might be just something I've picked up.
She says, but I have a friend who does it a lot. It's a filler. Like those who say,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, because I say that to my sister when I talk to her. They say it to me. To me, you know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah,
But
we know
it's
what we
just,
mean.
yeah. So I think that's. I don't know if that's a Wisconsin thing though. So I can't say. Y'all? No. If somebody talks to me and says y'all too much, that is like drives me crazy. I y'all?
Mhm.
Y'all?
Y'all?
That's like y'all, y'all. That's like, you know what I mean? I'll be like, y'all. Sometimes I say that a lot in American accent. I go, y'all. I'm doing it deliberately, just saying it.
Mhm.
But I don't say it as in a conversation. I never say that word. I don't only when I'm messing around.
Right.
And Wisconsin don't really say that. They don't say that word. I don't, unless you are not from Wisconsin and you're visiting or you moved here. Otherwise, Wisconsin don't say y'all.
So
Now, every time a person says that word, they say it a lot, all the time when they're talking.
Right.
Now, what do you say? What do you say a lot in a conversation?
I don't know. I don't know what I say. I probably just don't realize I even say it. I'm sure there's shit I say. I'm sure there's something I do say, but I don't know what it is. But if I talk to you much, I'll probably be saying, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you probably would. And your husband would say, "What the hell?" You'd be like, shut up, woman."
Right?
Yeah, the English do swear a lot, but that is see, I never used to swear a lot being English. I never used to use those words that they use, like the C and CUNT a lot. Even women say that, and I'd be like, "Now, what are you using that? Why are you saying that as a language? You know, you shouldn't even be saying it." But the English do say that word a lot, men and women. Just in a conversation. They're saying it in a nice way, and they mean it in a mean way. They're saying, your friend, your best buddy's coming, and he's messing around. You're such a cunt. They'd be like saying stuff like that. You know, I'd be like, they say it in so many ways to mean so many different things,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's why people get offended with other people's languages, because it doesn't always mean bad, you know. It means good as well. That's weird.
Right?
Yeah. But if I was around somebody that kept on saying the F word, oh, fuck this, fuck that, I probably would be saying it a lot. I'd start saying it too. I would pick that word up very easy.
Mm-hmm.
But not the y'all. I'm not picking that one up.
Hey, I found a video clip. Let me see if I can pull it up here. See if we can play it. This is also... Oh, no, we've already played this. No, don't need to play it. I found an article in the Oklahomian. In wake of Jesse Butler's case, another Stillwater 18-year-old charged with rape abuse. And it talks about the other kid. He's been arrested and charged with rape and domestic abuse just weeks after backlash.
Oh. Well, Chris is going to Bible study.
He is?
Yeah, that's what he said. Maybe you'll be in my daughter's group. She does Bible study.
I don't know. Your daughter seems to do a whole different Bible than some of us. Okay, so I want to read this real quick. On November 10th, officers with the Stillwater Police Department responded to a southeast Stillwater home around 3:25 a.m., according to an arrest affidavit. A 16-year-old girl told police she had been sexually assaulted by her sister's ex-boyfriend, Porter, a senior at Stillwater High School. She said Porter had raped and strangled her while also biting her on the face and neck, according to the affidavit. Detectives wrote that injuries to the girl's face and neck were constant with being bitten. But when detained and interviewed by police, Porter alleged that the intercourse was consensual and denied choking the girl, instead claiming his fingers were on her cheek, according to the affidavit. During the interrogation, Porter denied ever placing his hand on the girl's neck, but stated several times that if she had injuries to her neck, that he was the person responsible for those injuries, a detective wrote. In a follow-up interview November 14th, according to the affidavit, the 16-year-old girl further claimed that Porter asked her questions during sex and would apply more pressure to her neck if she didn't answer a question the way he liked it. She said she had difficulty breathing and it was painful, according to the affidavit, and the Porter forced her onto her stomach and forced himself on top of her. Like, so is that a Stillwater thing where, like, they're choking these girls? This is crazy. So jail records showed that Porter was arrested and booked into Payne County Jail on Tuesday, December 2nd, the same day he turned 18. Porter's court-appointed attorney as of December 3rd. That's crazy. Who could not be reached by press at this time. The case against Porter is similar to a recent case that caused an uproar of controversy involving Jesse Butler, a Stillwater High School athlete who also accused of violent sex crimes. Butler avoided years in prison, however, after having his status changed to a youthful offender and being sentenced to a rehabilitation plan. Okay, that was it. That was it for the article. Okay. Crazy. Let me get to chat, see what's being said here. Let me go back. Ooh, I missed a lot in chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, let me get my glasses on. Ooh. Okay. I say you not what I mean and a lot. Stacy says, hey, Stacy. Christopher says, come on.
Come on. Come on.
Nona, it makes it sound like you think the other person is not understanding or that they are dumb. I know you don't mean it that way. You say, you know what I mean? A whole lot, not to
What?
English swears too much. It's a filler.
Yeah.
Nona says, she says, I say that's crazy a lot. I swear a shitload. That's why I call them a see you next Tuesday. That's right. Christopher's going to Bible study. I'll pray about it. See what he tells me. Girl says, fuck, that's my favorite word. Nona says, pray for us. Jane tells Chris Hughes, pray for my bad language, Chris. Yippee says, pray for me, bad habits and bad language. Jane says, oof, horrible. It's crazy. It's terrible. Yep. There we go. It's crazy. It's terrible. So you got to get a new battery before you can hit the road, right?
Yeah.
Stay till Wednesday. So
Well,
today's a new battery time, right?
yeah, it definitely was. I was, like I said, I was going to get a new battery, and I'm thinking before I leave, get everything, and I'm going to get a new battery. And well, it died before I could get a new battery, and now, like I said, I could have my car towed, and then they put the battery in it, or I can take the battery out, take it to the store, get a new battery, and put it in myself.
There you go. It's not that hard to put the battery in.
Well, it looks easy. I watched the video.
Right.
And I thought, ooh, mine's real easy.
You took the seats out. That was harder than taking the battery out.
Oh, yeah. And I watched that video on YouTube, how to do that and what tools I needed.
There you go. See?
It was just a little harder for me because I had to do it manually, not with a machine, you know, like they do at the auto store. So some of them bolts were a little hard, and it was a big workout, but I got it done. There was a couple of ones I couldn't get off, but the guy at the auto store loosened them for me. I said, I just need you to loosen them for me. I can take them out. Just loosen them. And he did.
Oh, he loosened them for you?
Yeah, two of them, because there was the front seats, not the front seats, but the first row seats at the back. There was 4 nuts, and 2 of them, they were all the same size. So I got the 2 end ones out first, and then I said, I'll start doing the middle ones. But my tool wouldn't work on them. They were different. I'll be like, but they're the same size. How come I can't use the same tool? So I just went to the auto store and asked that guy if he got a tool to loosen them for me. And he did. I said, thank you very much. He did it for free.
Dang.
Well, actually, he said he was going to loosen all the nuts for me. But at the time, I just got the wood, right, for the floor. And I hadn't moved the stuff so I could, you know, be able to lift the seats and everything up. It was all in a mess. He said otherwise he was going to lose every one for me. I said, I'll come back if I can't get some of it
And
undone, loosened up.
you asked your grandson to help you, and he don't know how, right? Isn't that what you said?
I didn't ask my grandson to help me. Not with the seats.
With the battery, though. Who did you ask to help you with the battery? And they said they couldn't do it. Somebody.
No, I did ask him to. He didn't know how to connect it to the battery. And I said, well, this is what you do. Da, 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 da.
Oh.
I said, but you should learn how to use it. I said, because you might need it one day. I said, you've got your cables and you should know how to hook it up, which is positive, which is negative. You know,
That's one thing I could say. You know, my dad, anytime he worked on my car, I had to help. I had to
Yeah.
change the oil. And, you know, it would be frustrating, super frustrating, because if my car was broke and I wanted to go out on Saturday night, I had to choose whether I wanted to go out Saturday night and not have a car, or I wanted to stay home and help my dad fix my car. And you know what? I'm very appreciative now that my dad made me do stuff like that, because that's the only way you learn.
Yeah. Well, you see, my dad used to try to get me doing that, but I couldn't handle him with his moaning and groaning. So I used to escape from him. I used to,
My
one
dad,
time one time I jumped out of the window just to get away from him from upstairs. Yeah, I jumped onto the porch and then I jumped onto the grass and ran.
my dad had a race car.
He
And
said,
I'll
what
be
the freaking
honest,
out? Come back here, girl. Come back here.
I enjoyed working on cars with my dad.
Yeah, but I should have been better at it, but I just couldn't handle working with him. But what he did teach me was, which I could handle, was he taught me how to lay carpet, paint, do a little plumbing, and do wallpapering and things like that. He taught me.
Do you have AAA?
I never had triple A. My son had triple A, but because I was on his car insurance, but he took me off the car insurance, but I don't know if he took me off the triple A because I think his roadside was different to his insurance. But I never called him up though. I was going to call him up if I was going to get towed to see if that is right. But you know what? I think I'm going to get it. I'm going to get AAA. Okay. Because even if I use it once, like you say, you get your money's worth.
Mm-hmm. Especially you're going to be living in your van.
Yeah. And I think I just might need it more. So I'm going to look into that later. Going to look into that. I'm going to call my son up to see if he's got me on it or not. If he's got me on it, then I don't need to. Because when he went and got a Tulsa, he couldn't put me on his car insurance. He says, because they don't do Wisconsin. He said, I can't, they won't cover you in out of state. I guess it was just a California thing, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because normally when you want to insure somebody, they don't care which state you live in. But they wouldn't do Wisconsin. They wouldn't do out of state, actually.
Jane says she has it.
I used to have it years ago. Yeah, I used to have it. Yeah. I used to have AAA. And I used it for not even myself. I used it for my son and I used it for my friend. Because they broke down, so I used it. But you could use it on other people's car.
My insurance, we have tow
Any car.
insurance.
Yeah, you had about 2 or 3 pickups on different people per year. I thought, well, if I hadn't used it, right, there was plenty of times I never used it each year. Do you know what I mean? Just like your insurance. But there could be that time. You know, like some people lock their keys out and there's no way they can get in. So they use AAA. Is it AAA? Yeah, they do it too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be a battery. It could be you run out of gas or whatever. You just need enough gas to get to the gas station. That's all they do. Give you enough gas.
There was a time in my life where I locked my damn keys in the car more than once.
Yeah, and I told my son when he first started and when they got the kids, get in the habit of having your keys in your hand before you close any door. You have them in your hand. It should be the last thing on your brain. First thing and last thing, keys. Keys. That's why I got the chain. I got that chain. I put the keys around my neck. Say I get out my car to do something and I shut my door. Before I do anything, especially having a dog, like I'm filling up with gas, say, and I don't lock my door, but my dog can lock my door for me, and he'd lock me out if I left my keys in there. So I put them around my neck.
Nona says you need to make sure you check with your insurance. Most states will not insure other people, family in other states, only you. Like if you travel, you should check with your car insurance if they are going to cover you traveling.
Yeah, I'm going to look into some different insurance, yeah. But my son used to have me on his car insurance. He lived in California. I lived here. But when he bought the Tulsa and got some new insurance company, a Tesla, I mean, yeah, when he got his new Tesla, they wouldn't allow him to do that because he had to change insurance companies and they wouldn't allow him to insure me. And he had to get different insurance, I guess, because he had a Tesla. I don't know why, but I guess he did. That's why he changed. He said by having me on his insurance was cheaper. So really, it didn't cost him any extra to put me on it. In fact, it was cheaper. Because I got a good driving record. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I got a good driving record. So I didn't cost him anything to put me on his insurance. He won. It was a win-win.
Right.
As long as, is when the claims come in. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have any claims.
No. For a few years, he had me on insurance, and I don't know if he had me fully comp or just had me. No, it was fully comp. It was fully comped as well. He gained. His insurance was cheaper.
How old was he when he did that?
This is just a few years ago.
Well, how old is he then?
He's how old is he? 38?
Because usually
39, 38.
don't get cheaper till they're 25. Huh?
He's going to be 37 in January. Wow. He's 36.
Well, I just know, like in Kansas, if you're a male, your insurance don't start getting cheaper till you're 25, at least.
Oh yeah, he's old enough. Yeah.
And Beach Baby says AAA will cover any car you're in.
Right.
And Nona's counting starting now. What did I miss?
I'm counting starting now. I don't know. What you counting?
Yeah, that's what I missed something. What the hell? What did I miss? What did I miss?
Yeah, because like what's the name said, there's AAA and there's AA. AA is UK and AAA is America, right?
Right. That's what Jane said. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, now she says guess. I'm counting.
I'm counting starting now. Are you running out of patience or what?
I'm over an hour. I know that. I'm at an hour and 13 minutes. Is that what you're talking about?
Counting. Oh, counting. You know what I mean? Sorry.
No, I don't know what you mean. I want to know what you mean.
Yeah, we didn't know what you mean. You know what I mean?
We're trying to figure it out. Shit.
Oh my God. I got that habit from somewhere. I don't know where I found it. Fucking hell. Somebody gave me that. It's like gave me the flu or something.
You know what I mean? I made a meatloaf today, mashed potatoes and corn, and it was fire. It was fire. It was good.
It was on fire. You set your husband on fire.
That's right. I was trying to find.
He says, "What's up with my wife lately? She's becoming a bloody cook, a chef Boyardee."
You know, there was a while I just didn't even feel like cooking. I didn't feel good, and he cooked
Well,
every
no.
day. So he's enjoying me back to feeling better and cooking.
And he's getting a good meal and something different. You know, but if he had to cook for himself, he's able to cook something, though,
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
but like growing up, listen, growing up, they ate instant mashed potatoes. I can't stand instant mashed potatoes.
Oh, you know, if you're on the road and you got instant, they're great, you know, in a packet. They never go off and you can use it as you want. It's good for like if you're on the road. But if you're at the house, you know, instant mashed potatoes is like an emergency. Do you know what I mean?
I have never eaten instant mashed potatoes either.
Oh, I love instant mashed potatoes. Idaho, instant mashed potato. Oh, they taste like the real
I
thing.
like real potato.
Well, they are real potatoes. The Idaho
You
real
could say hungry
potatoes.
my mashed potatoes today. I cooked the potatoes, and then I put some heavy creamer in it. Oh my god,
Yes.
it's good.
You can put cream in them and put a little butter in them, put a little garlic in them. You put a little garlic in them. You put a little cream cheese in them. You can make mashed potatoes taste real good. They taste good with cream cheese in it. Oh, and then you put cheddar, strong cheddar cheese in it. You make cheese potato, and you put some onions in it. You could put onions in it. You can put raw onions, or you can saute them and put them in it. You can do lots of stuff with mashed potato if you just want to add to it.
I just couldn't imagine instant potatoes. But Jane
But
says
you,
I cooked roast beef, roast taters, Yorkshire pudding, and gravy.
yeah, Yorkshire. That's Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is good, and it's cheap to do.
What is Yorkshire? Is that a gravy?
No, it's like a little puff pastry. It's with flour. You make it with flour and everything like that. Put a little salt in it, and then you put a little oil in the muffin tin, and you put a little oil in the bottom. You put that in the oven. Make sure it's nice and toasty hot, and then you pour the batter in there, and you put them in the oven for about 20 minutes, and they make a fluffy pudding type thing. And then you put it on your plate, and you pour gravy in it.
It's a traditional British side
Yeah,
dish made from simple egg, flour, and milk batter.
yeah. That's all you do. It's real cheap to make, and real easy to cook. But you have to make sure the oil's hot, and then pour it in there, and then put it back in the oven for like 15, 20 minutes. I haven't made them for a long time. And they come up nice and fluffy, and they have a little dip in the middle. They poof down a little bit, and then you put your little gravy in it. And it's good.
Right.
It's a good cheap meal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. There's what does a Yorkshire pudding taste like? But there's a picture of it.
Yeah, you can put a picture up and it'll give you, yeah, that's what it turns out like. You put that in your little muffin dish. That's how you make them, in the little muffin dish.
And that's gravy in the center of that?
Yeah. Then you pour gravy in it. You can pour gravy on your meal, and you also put a little gravy in there.
It is 6:50 here. Hey Robin, how's it going?
Yeah, so it's like a little pudding, but it's not a pudding, but it's like a little pudding. And that's how we eat them.
Okay, so your pudding over there is different than my pudding. My pudding's a dessert here.
Yeah, but they're called Yorkshire pudding, but it's not really a pudding. You know, it's not a cake. It's not nothing. It's just.
It's not like American pudding, okay? It's
No.
pudding. It's not, it's just not pudding.
It's just like your cookies and our biscuits. They're the same, but you call them a cookie, we call them a biscuit. They're the same. Like you call your candy, we call it sweets, and you call it candy. They're the same. Just call it something different. That's all. And your crisp, your potato chips, your chips, ours is crisp. So if you go to a foreign country, you better be aware that
Right.
if you ask for something,
Yorkshire pudding is not a dessert. Yeah, that's what I figured out. See, I think pudding, I think dessert.
no. Well, you got to think about you're in a different country. It means something different, right?
Mm-mm-mm. Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So just say you went to England and you wanted some ch- you wanted some chips, right? You wanted some potato chips, and they might give you some fries because chips are called crisp over there. So you have to be careful what you ask for. Do you know what I mean?
You don't want to know what we call an eraser. Now I want to know what you call an eraser.
Well, you want to know? It's
Yeah.
a sexual thing.
What?
A rubber.
Like a eraser?
Yeah, an eraser is a rubber.
Lordy.
Yeah, I know. This is what I mean. We speak English, but we have a lot of different words that mean different. Do you know what I mean? It's like speaking another language.
Different slang, yeah.
But as I lived here in America, I don't really use those words anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't say, well, you can say, I say eraser. I don't say rubber, but I don't even use an eraser anymore, so, you know, because I'm not at school or anything.
Hey, honey, you got any erasers in your wallet? Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have said yes, I don't know what I did. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, a fag for a cigarette. Yeah, I did know that. A fag is a cigarette.
Yeah, I never say that anymore now because, you know, I learned, you know, I don't say, hey, you got a fag. They'd be like, what the fuck? You
What?
talking to me like that?
Black Up always says, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Some of the slang. Some of it I really like. I pick it up. I'm incognito, you know. Doing some incognito.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And you know, the Australians, they use a lot of the same, they have their slang words. Everybody has their slang words,
Mm-hmm.
but their main English is used, means the same as, you know, from England or somewhere or New Zealand. Their main words are the same, but they still got their own slang, you know, like the British have their own slang and Americans have their own slang. It depends which part of the America or England or wherever you come from. Because, you know, down south they use different words, don't they? The East people, they got different words.
Rick is a good sport. He really is. And Jane said the first time she came to America, she asked a barman where I could go for a fag.
No, you didn't. Oh my God, I bet that was funny. Yeah.
My slang, yep.
Yeah, I try not to use that word. I don't use that word. But Americans kind of know what it means a lot, you know.
Oh, the FAG word?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different word. That's why she didn't spell it out.
Yeah. I don't say that word, okay? I know better.
Nobody really uses that word, but if that's your slang for a cigarette, it's definitely used over there a lot.
I only say those kind of words if people saying, hey, what's that word for that? What does it mean in England? Do you know what I mean? You say, you know, ask me a few things. Do you know what I mean? Then I'll say, oh, yeah, you know, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say it in a normal conversation anymore, just for a joking way or something.
Right. I get it.
Well, because you could get yourself shot if you said something like that. You know, it's a dangerous word in some parts of the country.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I can get them some bad words here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You really got to know. You know, don't say it no matter what. Just say cig or a cigarette. That's it. You'd be okay if you said a cigarette. Hey, where can I go smoke? I would say, is there a smoking area around here? That's what I'd say. You know, I
Black
want a
Opal says,
cigarette.
hey, Rock and all. I'm listening. Just got home. You guys are making me laugh. Fuck me dead.
Pants. Your pants are on fire.
Pants.
Liar.
Everywhere here in UK. What?
Pants, yeah.
Oh, so what? They call your pants slacks there? Well, I mean, what's the difference?
No, well, pants are like trousers.
Not there. Pants are
Knickers.
boxers or underwears.
No, listen, the underwear for women is called knickers. Okay? Knickers.
Let me get my knickers on.
Yeah, where's me knickers? You know what I mean? Where's me knickers?
They wear
But
thongs.
they are underwear, right? And the men's pants and, well, they wear boxer shorts. You know, they got different words, but yeah.
Rick's a boxer guy. He's a boxer guy.
Yeah.
Boxers
But
or shoes? Boxers.
I haven't worn a thong for a long time. I wonder if I should start now. It's a bit cold, I think. My knickers keep me butt warm. They keep me butt warm. I can't be putting me thongs on. You know they do men thongs. They do men thongs. You ever tried them out?
Have I? Oh, why on earth would I try men's thongs?
For your husband. You ever tried men thongs? Could you imagine? So, ouch. Right?
Oh. Hold on.
I don't want to start any fetish around here. Hey guys, we don't want to start anything bad around. Oh, look at this. She had to go to the website, guys. She had to go. Oh, look at that. You couldn't even keep nothing in that little bloody string.
Wait a minute.
God, it's got the cock. Peck. It's pecking time.
What the hell? What the hell is this world coming to? Lordy have mercy.
Oh God, that's a good one. You know, in England, somebody would wear that for a joke at a party. They would seriously do it.
This is at Walmart. It took me to a Walmart store.
That's at a Walmart. Ooh, that's got to be online. I doubt if they sell that in the store. What do you think? Is there a size limit? Is there a size limit?
Let me look. I just found one.
It's a size limit.
Let's see here. Mr. Sanders.
Yeah, you got to, like she said, you need a good Brazilian wax before you wear that thong. None that gives you razor burn. Look at that one. That's good for Santa. It's got a bell on the end.
What the hell? What have you got me into? What? I ain't wearing that either. That's nasty.
I don't know. You're so.
The hell?
It's all fun and games.
Until it's not.
Do they? They wear them on their feet. Oh, come on.
This guy's got 2 pairs of undies on. He's got some briefs and a thong.
Extra coverage. Got to have one for the front and one for the back.
What the hell is this?
Cover the crack. Look at that. Oh my God, it's got his little pouch.
The hell? Okay, we're done. We're done.
Oh my God, poor Rick. He's not listening, is he? Put some earmuffs on him so he don't hear nothing.
Listening. Let's see here.
It is a laugh, though. Have you ever been to one of them shows, like the Chippendale Dancers or anything like that?
Poor Rick. Poor Rick. Rick would. I'm telling you right now, Rick wouldn't wear that. Mm-mm. That's a
Not
negative.
for a joke.
He wouldn't even do it for a joke. Are you kidding?
No, because he knows you better. You probably put it on the internet.
Okay, come look. Come look.
I wouldn't trust you. No, I wouldn't trust you. You're already dealing with the tampon, so
Right?
you're not going to get him again.
Hold on a
I
minute.
know. He did. She got him there. He didn't know that was happening.
Food in the last 24 hours. Somebody's looking to buy it.
Nah. I don't know what they do in Aussie land.
Oh, you said ask sizes too. Oh, crap. What the heck? Come on. There we go.
Oh my God.
They have small, extra, extra large, large, medium, 3X.
What am I looking at?
There you go.
Yeah, but how do you know what size you need? Do you know what I mean? What are you supposed to measure?
What do you mean you're not gonna wait? You're not gonna wear that?
Hell no.
Oh, come on.
Come
I'm not
on.
wearing that.
Oh, it's Christmas. Come on.
It's a negative. I told you he wouldn't wear that.
No.
What is this? Look at this one. Look at
But
this one.
it's a laugh because some people would wear it for fun, you know, to parties and stuff. They do it all the time.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lanta. Look at this. Hold on.
It's a novelty. It's just for fun.
He could be Rudolph. This one is one size fits all.
Well, that one to keep you warm.
What the hell?
It's a nice fuzzy one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is starting to get X-rated. We gotta stop.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Oh, it's underwear. We're only looking at underwear. No, it is a bit
Wore
funny.
a maxi pad on his forehead. Yep, he did. I think most of UK have Aussie, but we don't wear things on our feet.
Yeah, because what's the name said they wear thongs on their feet in Australia. I'm like, really?
We call them thongs on our feet too. The ones that go in between the toes called thongs.
Yeah, but what are they? Socks?
No, they're shoes.
Oh, but I don't know what she's talking about. Is she talking about flip-flops on your shoes?
Flip-flops. Yeah, flip-flops.
I don't know what she's talking about because she's not. It just.
Rudy is short for Rudolph.
She said they wear thongs on their feet. You mean flip-flops?
Flip-flops, yeah. Thongs, flip-flops, you know.
Yep. Okay.
Well, crap.
Yeah, I just call them flip-flops. You know, everybody knows what flip-flops are.
That's right. Then I got slides. I got the ones that don't go in between my
Because you could go in there and say, I want some thongs, and they might think you're talking about underwear. Do you know what I mean? So I'd say flip-flops.
If you go in a shoe store and you tell them you want some thongs, they're going to be like, what?
Yeah, so you just say flip-flops. You know, I want some flip-flops. Slip-ons, flip-flops, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Flip-flops. That's what we call them. Flip-flops. They flip and they flop.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm fixing to get off here. I'm going to go fix me something good to eat, like some pudding.
She wants some pudding now. You want some dessert.
That's right. I got some bananas that I can throw in there. Mm-hmm.
Make some custard. And put the bananas in it.
I got some instant pudding. You just add milk.
Yeah, that's like custard, but it don't taste the same, but it's the same principle.
Wait a
And then
minute.
put a little whipping cream on top. Put a little whipping cream on top.
Nona's husband's new YouTube name is Ralph. So Ralph says he will model the banana hammock for us all. What?
He model it, okay. See, he dares to do it. That would be,
Let's see it. Let's go.
that'd be porn on YouTube, wouldn't it? Might get you kicked off.
Probably.
Yeah, there's certain things that people will report you for. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to really watch it. She's gonna order them. Really?
No,
Yeah.
she's not.
She said she is. She lying? No.
No, go order them.
I went to a toga party one time. I used to go to different parties like Hawaiian and toga parties and all kinds of parties, right? When I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And the toga party, you just had to wear a sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
With nothing else on. So you wrap your sheet how you want to wrap it. I hope it don't fall off. I've been to some strange parties in my younger day. Hell, nobody's seeing my body no more. It's got older now.
Me either. Me either.
Oh my God. I just think about how many parties I used to go to. But back in the day, I never used to go to bars. We used to go to people's houses and we used to have a party at everybody's house. Different times we used to have parties.
She wants to know what size Rick is. What?
What? Yeah, that's what I was saying. When you're on there, how do you know what size you are? Do you know what size to bloody get? You have to measure it. You have to measure it.
That's right.
Oh, God.
I'm just not going to answer that
Hey,
question.
Hawkeyes just came in.
I see that.
Hello.
I went and got me some fudge.
Well, there you go. You got your snack.
Now I'm thinking of pudding, though.
Yeah.
Extra large. Well, it
It's
depends
extra
on
large.
you got to cover the ass, too, right?
Yeah, because you got to have the right size. Otherwise, it'll look odd, wouldn't it?
Does anyone remember the flip-flops made from rubber tubing called titties?
No.
Hmm.
I don't remember that. I just buy flip-flops. I don't know what they're made out of. You
Well,
can make your own flip-flops out of rubber, though, because it's rubber tires and everything, because
there they are, right there.
it's on YouTube, where a guy is making his own flip-flops. He said, if you got any spare tires, this is what you can make with them. It's a lot of work, but you could.
I never heard of titties.
No, I've heard of the rubber tires that they make flip-flops out of. You can make your own.
Mm-hmm. It does say titties. That's what it says, even online. See?
Are you still working hard, Hawkeyes? Are you still working hard? She's a hard-working woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's making the money.
Business is good.
That's good. Business is good. That's the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get all your Christmas orders in and New Year's in so you can relax. before the mad rush. You got to get it. She got to get her orders in before the mad rush. You know, the Christmas rush. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they won't get out on time.
Who really goes out shopping anymore? Do you go out shopping anymore?
Well, I've been to a few stores like AutoZone. I went to Walmart and stuff, but not very often because it's just like, I don't know. It's not as fun as I used to do that for exercise. Go shopping and walk around and get my exercise in.
It's not as safe. Look at all these shootings at the mall.
That's what I'm saying. It scares people. Don't even want to. And then you have to self checkout. I don't like that. What's the point? I could do it online if I want to self checkout.
Right. Like Walmart. They have
Yeah.
that checkout.
Yeah. That's hell because, you know, people shop a lot and everything, and it take you forever to get out the self checkout. And people are always trying to steal the stuff, you know, not swipe this one and stuff. I mean, I know they got people watching you, but still. If I have to go to a self checkout, I go to the guy and I say, "Oh, can you check me out here? I don't know what I'm doing." Just so I don't have to do it. They still do it for you, so it don't matter. I say that's the point of going.
It's so easy now to order online and to have it delivered than to go out and even mess with the crowds.
Yeah, since the COVID and everything, everybody's got used to it. They love the idea. And then all this crime that's happening, they love it even more. Or even I used to do the go pick up at the drop off. Do you know, outside Walmart? I used to just go and say I'm picking it up. And they bring it out to me. So I don't even have to go in there. You know, you can do that way too.
I do Walmart pickup or delivery.
Yeah.
Target. I did pick up some Target.
Yeah.
Local grocery store, Kroger. I do curbside pickup, Sam's. Everything's curbside for me, or I have it delivered.
Oh. Yeah, I don't do curbside for I do Amazon or something, or pick up at Walmart, things like that. If I want it now and I don't want it, you know, in days. And sometimes, you know, your orders, they say, oh, you're going to get it in 2 days, and then 4 days later it comes. You know what I mean? I'll be like, I could have gone to the store faster. You know, that was the point.
I don't ever need anything that immediate, I don't think.
No, but just say, I wanted something in 2 days, right? And they said it's going to come in a day or two, and it don't end up coming for 4 days. I'll be like, well, I could have just went there and did the pickup faster.
Nona went to a thrift store and got a purse and wallets. I checked online. Jane, original price $435, purse and $95 for the wallet, both for $75. She's in love with them.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. You got a good deal there because, you know, the first store, you can get, if you're only looking for certain stuff, you just go keep checking and checking and checking. You can get some good stuff there.
Anthony says, wish Christmas was that easy without stressing. Been permanently disabled since 2013. Every year is a struggle, though. I've always been determined, keep pushing forward, never give up. Come too far for failure. That's right, Anthony. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, they say if you ain't got money, don't worry about it, you know. Don't stress yourself over it.
Listen,
you know, if they want to come into your house for a Christmas dinner, that should be good enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but some people, you know, stress over getting that dinner.
Yeah, even a dinner could be very stressful. I mean, but a lot of people, what they say is bring a dish, you know, make it easy for people. Bring a dish. Hey, I'll cook the turkey. I'll do the spuds. I'll do the mashed potato. I'll do the salad or something. Everybody bring a dish so you don't end up doing everything, you know.
Right.
You can also do it that way, right? Somebody bring the
smaller communities like, say, Boise City. You know, they do a cookout and you just go pick it up, turkey dinner. Or they'll deliver it too. Small towns seems that's good about the small towns.
Well, they do that here. The Aldi does a dinner, a Walmart, I think, Costco, they do ready-made dinners. But I mean, you have to order them in good time. Do you know what I mean? If that's what you're going to do. If you got the money, it depends it depends what you want, you know.
What is
But-
Walmart Spark? I deliver
Huh?
for Walmart. I deliver for Walmart Spark. Is that like their special?
I don't know what Walmart Spark is. What is it?
Either. I don't know what it is.
Is that food?
No, it's a delivery. I don't know what it is.
I mean, you literally can order anything, anywhere, and get a Uber to deliver it to you as well. You know, DoorDash or Uber or whatever you call it.
Uber, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to call for a ride. You can just go have them pick up your food for you. At restaurants and stuff, they order it. You just go pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to tip you, you know, right away. They have to tip you right away.
DoorDash is very popular too.
Yeah. Well, I just say once you're over 18, you ain't getting no Christmas presents, so don't stress over it. Don't expect one. Do you know what I mean? It's for the kids and everything. You know, I'd rather give to the little kids than once you get older, you know, don't expect it. And then a lot of the times these kids, just give them a gift certificate or something in a card or something, because they never want what you want to give them no more, because you're not kids anymore. So you say, hey, get what you want. You know what I mean?
That was crazy because like my sister's kids, when they would put out their Christmas lists for my parents, which would be their grandparents, they put the most expensive shit on there. My kids always asked for stuff they really wanted, even if it was only $1.
Yeah.
They didn't care about price. It was always about, you know,
What they wanted, right? It wasn't the price. Hey, you know, I want the most expensive dolly or something, you know. Mind you, when I was a kid, we used to get everything. Our grandparents used to buy us everything. But the problem is my mother had so many kids. So if we had a bike, we all had a bike. If we had a doll's pram, we all had a doll's pram. If we had this, we all had the same thing, but different colors. So they used to spend a lot on us. We used to have everything. We never went without, I'm telling you.
So Spark drivers are just like a Uber or DoorDash. That's what it sounds like, but for Walmart.
They are gig drivers.
Yeah, like Uber or DoorDash is considered a gig.
I don't think we have that here. Just called DoorDash or Uber.
Well, that's what Girly Girl's saying. That's what Spark is.
Oh, it's a delivery. It's just like Uber and stuff. Yeah.
Or Lyft, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah.
Parties you got to go to? I don't. Thank gosh. No Christmas parties for me.
Right.
I'm glad too.
But you know what? Some family members, they have, everybody brings a wrapped gift, right? And they play a game. They play a game with these gifts. So you all get a number, and depending on how many gifts are on the table is how many numbers that are in the hat, right? And out of the hat, you pick a number, and then they play the game. And when your number comes up, you can take the next gift that is up, or you can pass it, or you can take another gift from somebody that they've already got in their hands, and you can say, no, I want yours.
Right.
And they play that game till the end. I'm not sure what it's called. What is it called?
We did it as a white elephant gift, but
yeah. But it's a game. It goes on for quite a while, and you play some music or whatever. You make fun things like that. And people you never know what's in the wrap gift. Some's good. Some might be just not.
Listen, we went to a party.
A dirty white elephant.
A
Oh,
Christmas
that's good.
420 party, and I told Rick, so I'm gonna run to the liquor store. I'll be right back. He said, "What are you buying?" I said, "I'm gonna buy Colt 45 and pick up 2 zigzags." And he said, "What? That's nasty beer." I said, "Oh, listen to this song." I went and bought it, came back, and he kept telling me that's a nasty song. Ain't nobody's gonna like that Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. He said, well, let me tell you what, that was the most popular gift.
Yeah, Nona. That's right. You don't unwrap it because people will be swapping and taking your gift that you got in your hand. Right. And
Yeah,
you
that's
keep
not
going until
at
you,
the party we went to. They did it singly, and it took a long time. And then they had a chance to pick any gift that somebody opened, or keep the one they had.
right. You can do it that way too. It's open and you can, and until the game's finished, you can still snatch that gift off them right up to the last one. So if your number is last, you're good if you got the last one, because then you can take the gift and nobody can take it from you.
Man, see, Hawkeyes, I would love to get a bag of apples and oranges and nuts. That's perfect.
We used to get that. We used to get that. Or years ago, they used to give you some coal too. You know, if you had coal fires, they give you some coal. Hey, everything comes in handy. It's a gift. On Set Nick, you know, Set Nick, if people do Set Nick, I forgot all about it, but it's past now. You're supposed to get fruit in your sock in there, right? On Set Nick.
I don't know.
When Set Nick was on the 5th or the 6th, it's gone now. I forgot all about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like something in the stocking that you get before Christmas, you know.
Well, if I
Well,
get some coal, somebody better run. If I get a lump of coal, they better run. I'm just kidding.
well, you wouldn't get a cold now unless it was a booby prize or something. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a booby prize in there somewhere.
Fill bags and give them out to local people. That's cool. There's
Listen, if you know people that are camping out or stuff like that, a good gift would be some firewood and stuff. That'd be a good gift for them because they buy firewood so they can build a campfire. You know, things like that come in handy. Depends what you're doing, where you are. And that would be a good gift for somebody.
good for you, Hawkeyes. I'm glad to hear you did that.
Very good.
There's so many people that can't even afford groceries.
My daughter just got a gift certificate for food store, like Pick and Save. Somebody gave her a $250 gift card for food. Hey, you always need food.
Damn straight. Where's my 250 gift card? That would be good.
Yeah, they gave it to her. They said, what, you know, they give you what you need and you can spend that food how you want it. Do you know, I mean, you don't have to spend it all at one time. You just keep spending it until it's gone, you know, but it's $250. That's a lot of food. That could buy you the Christmas meal.
I always say if you can, pay it forward. You don't know what people what they got going on in their lives. And if
Well,
you
when I had money, when I used to work at the gas stations and stuff, like come Christmas time and everything, and there was homeless people out there, I give them $20. I give them $5. I give them a few dollars. I always giving them something. Every time I went to a store and they had, I'll be giving them something, you know.
right.
That'll get you a meal or something, right? They'll give you something to eat. They get you some smokes or whatever you want to spend it on. So I used to give them, you know, enough to get something with, right? I mean, a couple of dollars don't get you nothing, but a couple of dollars could get you a drink, right? A cup of coffee or something, right? I ain't done it this year because I'm not walking around the shops or anything. But normally when I go into Pick and Save and they got the real,
Was it an organization that gave your daughter that $250?
it was a friend from the church.
Wow.
No, she's going to get more than that. That's just from one person. She'll get more than that. They'd be all giving her gift certificates.
Does she give some back?
Well, she ain't got no money to give nobody. It's about the giving. I think she does enough free work for them. She does the Bible studies and everything like that. She don't get paid for that. She just does it out of the kindness of her heart.
Nona says I take my old purses and put toothbrush, toothpaste, nail clippers, random stuff, socks, gloves, whatever, and put them in my car. I hand them to homeless ladies. See, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
And they appreciate that.
And also they say for the dog shelters, don't throw your old sheets out and your old blankets and everything like that. Give it to the shelters. They can make things out of them. They make things out of them.
But you know, when you
They make little coats, little jackets, little hats, little whatever, and they got a blanket to sleep on and stuff, you know, so they can take with them, or at least they can wash them and reuse them at the shelters and stuff. Because, you know, they get worn out after a while, you know. Depends how rough the dogs are, you know.
Again, if you see somebody struggling and you're in even the checkout line, they're digging for change to buy something, and you can afford to buy whatever it is on their thing, help them out.
Yep, you can pay it forward that way. You know, if you got the money to do what they're buying, you know.
I always try to pay it forward. Even going and feeding the homeless on Sundays. You know,
I'm going to try that one. I'm going to go in this. I'm going to start going in the stores now and making myself look like I got all my credit card ain't got enough money on it or anything.
Let me tell you, some of the people.
No, I don't think so, because I would be, if I'm buying something and then if I don't have enough money, I feel like embarrassed or something. I'd be like, I got to make sure that I got enough money to buy something before I buy. But that's what happens in the store. But you have to be in the store for you to be gifted that way, you know.
Listen, what I was going to say is a lot of times on Sunday when we're feeding the homeless, people pull up in Mercedes, all kinds of stuff. I never judge, because you know what? They might have that Mercedes, but they still might be down on the luck. I don't know. I always try to pay things forward. It's good karma to pay it forward.
Right.
Absolutely. Like I said, it's tough times for everybody. And we just need to be a little nicer to people too.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing
is like, if you also know where there's going to be a free Christmas meal, a free meal and a dinner, pass it on. Say, hey, you know, I know this place, they're giving out free dinners and everything on this day at this time. It's for free. You're welcome to go. You know, pass that on information as well.
But it's always the best to be able to give someone that's not expecting it. They're not expecting it from you.
Right.
It's always my favorite to help people out that's not expecting it. For sure. So back to when the governor of Oklahoma went to Payne County for his son. Robin says his son was stopped and had guns in that car too.
Yeah, but were they legal?
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to have guns in your car as long as you got a permit and they're in the right place.
Well,
right?
See, we're an open carry state. As long as it's out in the open, you can have it.
All right, as long as it's out. Yeah, so, yeah, I wonder why he wanted all those guns for. How many guns did he have then?
Nona says to Journey, I once told my granddaughter I don't have enough money for that. She wanted some toy at the checkout. This lady behind me said, I'll pay for that. I did not have the heart to say no.
Oh, that was nice then. That's right. If you don't have the money for it, you say, because, you know, every time you take your kids or your grandkids in there, you got to get what you got to come in there for, right? No more, no less, right? You ain't got no money for nothing extras.
And Hawkeye says, Thanksgiving, I made several cakes and gave them out. Yeah, listen, people like home-cooked meals, especially their sweets and treats.
Did you give that lemon meringue pie away? Did you eat that to yourself? I love lemon meringue pie. I love it. I used to make them all the time.
She said when you come to visit her, she's gonna make lemon meringue pie. She made me banana cream pie when I was there. It was good.
Yeah. I used to make them all the time. I haven't done no real home cooking for a long time. No need. No need.
Well, when you come visit me, I'll let you use my kitchen and do some home cooking.
Oh shit. I'll probably fuck it all up. I'll be a nervous wreck. No, but I know, but I really haven't. You know what I mean? I've been doing my little cooking down here, like making rice and stuff with eggs and cornbread and little things like that, practicing. I feel like I'm in my car already.
Hawkeye says that lemon meringue pie was for the grandkids and her.
Oh, so you didn't give that away because that was too good to give away. No.
Girly Girl says friendship bread is awesome to make for gifts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do cook from scratch all the time, especially when I had my kids, especially in England. I never made anything frozen. Nothing from frozen. Nothing frozen meals. Nothing frozen. Everything was fresh. I'll go to the butcher and get my meat, fresh meat.
If you're making a pie or you're making cookies, and you know a neighbor, even if it's a neighbor like our neighbor across the street just had, their first baby, I'll probably run some over there.
Well, the guy that lived next door here at my daughter's house, he had got disabilities, and he only could do so much. And his yard was looking a mess. It was like an overgrown forest. Anyway, my daughter and her friend, well, my daughter didn't do it, but her ex-boyfriend, they all volunteered and cleaned his backyard up for him.
I did that a lot too, even for my own kids. I went over and cleaned their yard, cut their trees. Back when my son-in-law was drinking, he was in the house while I was out there cleaning up his damn yard. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm so glad to see my son or my daughter and my son-in-law a year ago. It was rough. Even at this time, he didn't decide to quit drinking. That was his New Year's resolution.
Oh yeah, I love all that.
I was ready to strangle him. I'm so glad that he took his New Year's resolution all the way, and he's quit drinking, and he's such a better person.
Yeah, that's great. I always break mine though. But
Girly girl, when I cook, I don't feel like eating it after I cook. It's crazy.
no, some people don't. They're cooking and like, ugh. I love spice cake. You see, I'm a sweet person, so I like spice cake, chocolate cake, German cake. It don't matter. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, lemon meringue pie. I can eat any sweets because I am just a lover of sweets. So I would never say no to a muffin or anything.
When you come to her house, her husband will be cooking for you because she don't cook.
Well, at least her husband can cook then. No.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but some people just enjoy cooking. They enjoy cooking, and other people don't. Not every woman likes to cook because they do other things. Like some women worked a lot more than men, or the husband retired earlier than the woman, and it's always nice to have somebody else that can cook, right, and enjoy it. Because men have to cook for themselves. They live by themselves and stuff. That's why you got to teach your boys how to cook, so they can survive by themselves, because half the women these days don't know how to cook. They don't know how to boil an egg.
Right. Nona says on New Year's Eve she will have 43 years clean. Congratulations.
Right.
Time. But even people out there, if you're somebody in the chat and you're 7 days clean, you just got to keep doing it. Congratulations, and just stay clean.
And you got to take one day at a time, and no stress and no worry, just one day at a time. You can't go a week at a time. You got to go day by day, and you'll get there in the end. One day at a time.
Yippee wants to know, so whose kitchen is all this cooking and baking going down in?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's what's going to happen, and we're going to make videos, our creations. We're going to do some videos of the cooking experience on the road.
Nona is 43 years clean. Jane is 26 years clean. Congratulations to both of you. It's awesome.
Well, I'm not trying to give up nothing, but I'll tell you what, I haven't had a drink for a long time, but I'm not trying to give it up. It's just that I haven't. I don't have a problem with alcohol, but it's just because I haven't bought none. I just haven't bothered buying none, but I can live without alcohol. But my cigarettes, my rolly tobacco, I'm not giving that up.
Right.
But It's a fly in here. But
You know, I had a fly in the basement. I was like, what the fuck? It's 30 degrees outside and there's a fly in here. And it kept zzz. Yeah, I could hear it.
yeah, that's right. You got to celebrate every single day and sometimes every moment by moment. Yeah, because you could have a bad moment, you know, 1 hour, you know, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning. And by 6 o'clock, you'll be having the urge, you know, it doesn't matter. It could be hour by hour, you know. You just got to get up and do something and take your mind off it when you're having a bad time. You got to quickly find something to take your mind off it, whatever works, call a friend or something. Because, you know, there's a lot of these people that went to meetings and everything. They have a sponsor, do you know what I mean? To call. There's somebody there to call you, to talk to you, and so you don't take that drink, you know, or whatever it might be. Could be anything. But, you know, like you say, the holidays is more stressful.
Oh, it is. Listen.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, I think, and maybe the New Year might be those 3 hard holidays.
I think
Is the
it's
hardest,
both.
I think.
Listen, I haven't put up a Christmas tree in over 25 years. My dad went in with a backache on Christmas Eve, and then he died on January 6th.
Oh,
And it just really, to this day, I don't even put up a tree. I just can't. And I don't even wrap presents. I make my daughter wrap them, or they don't get wrapped.
here's Anthony. He said, congratulations, y'all. I knew somebody would come in and say, y'all. Here we go. We got our first yo, everybody.
Let's see here. Let's see how this turned out. Let's see how this turned out. Oops.
What have you done? You made a song about y'all?
I made a song. By God, I made a song.
She's always doing something in the background while we're talking.
That's right.
She can walk and talk at the same time.
That's right. Here we go. You ready? Here we go.
Oh, you were? I'm glad you feel better this year, hopefully. Hawkins.
I used to wake up chasing shadows from the night, and broken promises and battles I would fight. Pour another just to drown the shame away. But the mirror kept on talking every day. I was tired of the lies, tired of the race, tired of the running just to hide my face. So I laid my demons down on the floor, said I don't live like that anymore. Hands were shaking, soul was scared, but hope was breathing in the air. Now I'm sober, yeah, I'm sober, and I stand with my scars out in the open like a brand. I feel the sun in my face in the morning light for the first time in a long damn fight. I'm not perfect, but I'm finally free. I choose the truth over chains on me. Clear eyes, strong heart, new start tonight. I'm sober and I'm winning my life. Friends fell off, some doors slammed shut. Some didn't believe I was strong enough, but I found new family in recovery rooms. Broken stories turning into victory tunes. Every step hurts, but I walk it straight. No shortcuts left with the devil or fate. I learned my pain ain't my enemy. It's the proof that my soul still breathes. Every day is a choice I make. One clean moment for my sake. Now I'm sober, yeah, I'm sober, and I stand with my scars out in the open like a brand. I feel the sun in my face in the morning light for the first time in a long damn fight. I'm not perfect, but I'm finally free. I choose the truth over chains on me. Clear eyes, strong heart, new start tonight. I'm sober and I'm winning my life. I still feel the urge when the night comes down, but I don't bow to the old crown now. I call my people, I fall to my knees. I trade that bottle for honesty, one day at a time. That's the code I live. I don't borrow tomorrow. I take what today gives. Yeah, I'm sober, and I rise. No more running from the truth in my eyes. I feel every tear and every win. I'd rather feel pain than be numb again. I'm not perfect, but I'm finally free. I choose the truth over chains on me. Clear eyes, strong heart, new start tonight. I'm sober and I'm winning my life. I'm sober and I'm sober. Hey, if you're standing where I once stood, thinking you never really could, hear this voice through the darkest night. You're stronger than the chains inside. One step, one prayer, one honest cry. You can be sober too and take your life back tonight.
Oh, what do you think? That's pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yes, shout out to Wrangler and his sobriety. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nona says, while we have been talking, that is amazing. I'm crying. Thank you, Rock. Bless your heart. Not in a smart ass Southern way either. That is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. It's for you guys. Listen, the song's for you guys. Hawkeye says, I went shopping Friday, got some puzzles and some coloring books with crayons to take to the Secret Santa folks that give out to families here less than fortunate. And what today's economy, we pay it forward. Yeah. Listen, and a coloring book in colors means a lot to a kid that's not going to get much of anything. Means a lot. So glad.
Well, my granddaughter's school had a raffle. It was $1 for the raffle, and they had all these gifts in a big bags. I mean, big bags, not just one little gift wrapped up. It was in a big bag, and they had different big bags with different prizes. And one of the bags had a $500 gift certificate, but you didn't know which one.
Much love, Jane. Jane's got to go to bed. Sorry, keep going. Night, Jane. Much
All
love.
right, night, Jane. Yeah, because she's in England.
Uh-huh,
So they had these big bags, and I'm talking about a size, just say a blanket, and you wrap it round, and it's that big. Do you know what I mean? It was a big thing like that, and they had lots of gifts in there, and they had all sorts of things in there. Well, anyway, so my granddaughter won one of the prizes, right? And she brought it home, and I said, "What the hell's in this bag?" There was tons of stuff. So she bought a ticket for $1, and there was about $200 worth of stuff in her bag. She had all kinds of good things in her bag. Each and every one had good things in their bag. And she had a gift certificate for $30. And she had this, she had that, she had girly stuff, and she had, headbands and all kinds of stuff, and creams and a little bit of makeup. But it was about a $200 bag she had for $1. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I was also going to say, if you're cleaning out your closet, if you have old clothes, give them to a church. A lot of churches give to the less fortunate.
Yeah, if you got your kids' coats and everything like that, and they're outgrown them, if they're good.
Or your adult clothes. Anything that you...
Well, any
it's
coats.
still usable. Maybe you can't wear it no more, but somebody can.
We just took a lot of stuff to the thrift store.
Yeah, but they make money off of it,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, should take it to, because, the churches start giving out. They start going around to the homeless and start giving out their stuff.
So next summer we're going to try to do something where we all can get together. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Even if we have to do it in Oklahoma or we have to do it here, and we have to bring some people in. But I think it'd be great next summer for everybody to be able to get together. We can figure it out.
A meet up, a meet and greet.
Listen, anybody that's met me, you'll know I love to meet people, especially out of this group. I find it an honor to meet all you. I think it's awesome.
Right. It is.
Hmm. We'll figure something out because I know. Well, you might be here. I think you'll be here. Because you're going to be moving. Girly girl
Yeah.
says I'm in. Mama,
30
Mama,
girls in.
Holly, that's you, right? Is that Holly? I think that's Holly. Holly, how is your grandbabies doing? How's your daughter doing? Like, absolutely, Nona. We'll figure it out. Airbnb at the Lake of Ozarks.
Yeah.
Yippee says I'm in. Yes, okay. I thought that was you, Holly. I always wonder about you. How is them grandbabies? How's your daughter? Like, I always worry about you and how things are going. I haven't
Where
forgotten.
is she now?
She's in.
She's at the AB. Who's at the Airbnb now?
Oh, Noni did. Nona said it.
You are there now. Is that what you mean?
What do you mean?
Nona said Airbnb at the lake.
Love from the heart goes a long way. That's right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I love you so much.
Oh, next summer. Oh, okay.
So Holly's daughter was going through some postpartum stuff, and so Holly's had her daughter, and Holly was having to take care of the grandkids. She's had her plate very full, and God is blessing her. I know you struggle. I know you struggle. It's got to be hard. I just hope your daughter has gotten better. Listen, I'm lucky. I never suffered postpartum, and my kids didn't, but one of them did. But it wasn't real bad. But yeah, postpartum is rough. And if you've never dealt with it, then you don't know. It's rough.
I never suffered with it. I had 5 kids and I never suffered with it. That I
But
noticed.
postpartum depression is real, and a lot of mothers go through it.
Oh, yeah. We noticed that.
Girly girl, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out, and you'll have enough time to take off. Again, Mike, girly girl's husband, December 15th is having a very major surgery. All of his arteries are clogged in his leg, and they're going to go in and try to do something about it. Please keep them in your prayers. Gail's doing real well. She made it through her surgery and is doing good. Pray for everyone. Absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, she's better but not well. Listen, it takes time.
Healing vibes. The healing vibes.
Mm-hmm. Holly, God loves you, and he knows what you're doing for your daughter and your grandkids. Just stay strong. Stay strong. I know girly girl's probably scared shitless for this surgery for her husband. It'd be scary.
Yeah. Especially when you're dealing with blood clots and arteries, and because it can lead to all kinds of things, amputation, everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I always try not to judge people because you never know what's going on in their lives, you know? Everybody has their own struggles for sure.
Yeah. But if you stick with us, we can just talk it out. Have a good cry, have a good laugh, you know.
That's
Do some me time. Me time. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is what it's good for sometimes, just to have a little chat about something. And we can be here and listen.
Well, you know, there's so many people that they don't even have somebody to sit and chat with.
No, they have nobody. They just sit there in silence, you know.
Absolutely.
And they don't reach out to nobody because sometimes they're afraid just to even talk about anything because nobody wants to listen to them. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
That's how they feel. Nobody's going to believe me. Nobody will believe me how I feel. But believe me, they will believe you. Because that's how you feel. That's it.
I just think it's so hard during these times. Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's always so hard.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me when I first come here. The years, the beginning of the years, I used to hate. I mean, I'm not so much into the holidays too much anymore as it is, but I just used to hate it. I just wasn't looking forward to it. It wasn't the same. So I kind of got the blues that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. It'll never be the same no more. I
Right.
miss the traditions. Do you know what I mean? That's what I kind of have to grieve, like traditions. Because you can't do the same thing because you just don't have the family here. We're not doing the same thing. I used to love those things we used to do years ago. So, I tried to do Christmas the English way, with the Christmas crackers and do what we used to do. Do you know what I mean? Eat the same food, make the same food, but people don't like it that way, or they don't like it cooked that way or something. I'll be like, damn, I love it that way. I'm not cooking no special meal.
Did you cook anything for Thanksgiving? No.
No, I didn't eat nothing.
Damn.
Well, my daughter brought me back a plate, but I never did eat it. I left it in the car.
At least you
She
brought
brought,
me back something.
yeah, but I wouldn't have liked it because she made it the way she made it. I don't like some of that stuff, how she makes it. But I did eat the pumpkin pie. Of course I would eat the pumpkin pie.
Right.
I would eat the dessert. I always eat the dessert before the dinner. I don't know. Got to have the dessert.
Well,
It's sometimes, if it was a toss up between a dessert and a dinner, if I had to choose, I would choose the dessert because I can get fuller on a dessert and make it feel like I've ate something than I can a dinner, because after the dinner, I want dessert. Do you know what I mean? Then I won't feel full. It's kind of in my head, I think.
it is a lot. Holly, I agree. She listens to us when she can, and she has her grandkids, and they are 8, 5, 3, and 1 year, and it's a lot. Yes,
Oh my God.
but at least they're being taken care of. God will reward you.
Yeah, I sure will.
Hawkeye says this is the 12th Christmas since her husband passed. You still cry? You're going to always cry. You're going to always remember him, but he would want you to be happy. Nona says, my brother called today. My sister-in-law is coming to the end of her 3-year cancer battle. It's a sad time. I just pray her passing is peaceful and easy for her and for my brother. We'll pray for them too. It's always hard. Always very hard. Girly Girls forgot what me time is. She works 2 jobs. Well, her Walmart job has kept her so busy she can't even do her second job.
Well, no, Walmart, yeah. They're all getting busy now. It's a busy time, the few weeks before Christmas.
Listen, Nona, your brother's going to have a hard time letting go too. He's going to need your strength. Need your strength for sure. Hold on, I got something. Let's see here. Let's see how
I was when my brother was dying, I got on the phone and I was talking to him as he was taking his last breath.
Man, that's hard. It's so hard.
Well, I couldn't get over there. I got there for the funeral, but I couldn't get over there because I knew I just couldn't get my passport in time. And so I said, put him on the phone. He can't talk to me, but he can hear me. So I was talking to him. Then I heard his last breath.
Dang, that'd be rough.
Yeah. But that's all I could do. I did write him letters. I wrote him a letter every day.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't read because he was blind, because for the cancer, they had to take his eyes out and half his side of his brain.
Okay, let's see how this song turned out. I got Anthony, I got everybody in it. Let's see how it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Rock Chalk Christmas night. Rock Chalk. Yeah, let's go, family. Holly lit the tree up right downtown. Dawn on the porch when the snow comes down. Journey's got the lights wrapped round the van. Girly girl
Yeah.
dancing with the cocoa in her hand. Jane's got cookies in the oven tonight. Anthony's laughing, yeah, the mood's just right. Johnny's on the aux playing old school jams. Beach baby shining like the Gulf Coast sand. Cold outside, but the fire's turned on. Loving this house till the break of dawn. It's a rock chalk Christmas night. Hands up high under twinkle light skies. From the heart to the beat to the family tie. We're loud, we're proud, we're unified. Through the good and the rough, through the wrong and right, we stand together on this holy night. Yeah, it's a rock chalk Christmas night. Yes, rock, chalk, Christmas night. Hippie yelling from the back of the room. Hawkeye's grinning, saying, watch this move. Rhonda brought the pies and the holiday cheer. Memories stacking up year after year. Nona saying prayers for the ones who strain. Holly and Journey breaking old chains. Girly girl shining in red and green. This is what a real family means. We've all been lost, we've all been found, but tonight this love is loud. It's a rock chalk Christmas night. Hands up high under twinkle light skies. From the heart to the beat to the family tie. We're loud, we're proud, we're unified. Through the good and the rough, through the wrong and right, we stand together on this holy night. Yeah, it's a rock chalk Christmas night. For the ones we miss, for the ones still here, for the broken hearts and the brand new year. This fire, this love, this family strong. We've been through hell, but we still sing on. It's a rock chalk Christmas night. Let the amps ring out and the angels fly. From Holly to Jane to Johnny's mic. From Beach baby shine to Yippie's cry. From Hawkeye's loud to Rhonda's fight. From Journey's road to Nona's light. Yeah, it's a ride. Chalk Christmas night. Rock, chalk, family. Rock, chalk, unity. So we raise that toast to the ones we love, to the stars above and the child below. No matter where we are in this lifelong fight, we're rock, chalk, strong on this Christmas night. Oh yeah, Christmas night.
What do you think of that song? Think I got everybody in there. Hope I didn't leave anybody out. Absolutely. That's a lot for you to handle, Holly. We're so proud of you. Yeah, sometimes holidays. I hate holidays. Truth is, everyone is struggling this year. The economy is awful, and it's just hard to enjoy anymore. I miss my grandma so much. Listen, I agree. Hawkeye says she really enjoyed the Thanksgiving. We'll do another one on Christmas, too. Maybe even Christmas Eve. Just whoever's around. I imagine Journey went to heat up her coffee. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to figure out. I think my computer's already got a virus because whenever I try to move it down, oh, she said I'll be right back. Whenever I try to move it down, it jiggles and it's crazy trying to keep track of this. I'm glad you enjoyed the song. If you enjoyed the song, absolutely, much love. Absolutely. Anthony says, amazing. Thank you, dear. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the Rock Talk family.
I'm back.
You're back.
I had to go steal some chicken from upstairs before the kids ate it.
Nona says, my song sounded like a Bon Jovi song. That's awesome. Well, so I'll probably go live on Tuesday. And hopefully everybody has a great week. Listen, just when you think things are bad, listen, some other people have it worse. So count your blessings and live life to its fullest. Do the best you can. That's all you can do. It's the best you can do.
Yeah.
Don't put too much on your plate. I know. I think we're our own critics. Don't you, Journey?
Yeah. Yep.
You slept through my live. That's okay. It's no big deal. It's all right. Again, another reason why I went live. I just wanted to see everybody, talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing. We will go live again Tuesday, probably about 7:30. Are you going to be available around 7:30? Yes. Always be kind, especially to yourselves. Absolutely. Amen to you. Much love to everybody.
Yeah. You have to be kind to yourself because you can't be kind to others sometimes.
That's right. That's how it goes.
Yeah. You got to try to stay a little positive because you know what? If you don't, it's not going to get any better anyway. Do you know what I mean? So why be miserable about it? Just take one day at a time and just relax and don't stress yourself out because of it, because it ain't going to make it any better by stressing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're still going to be, everything's still going to be the same, you know, from 1 minute to the next, from 1 hour to the next hour. Nothing's going to change.
I think we put too much pressure on ourselves. We can only do what we can do.
Yeah. That's why I say you only can do so much. And if you invite people to cook, you know, cooking, ask them, you know, they can all pitch in and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. You just say, I'd love to invite you to my house, but if we all bring a dish and pitch in, it'd be lovely. No?
Yeah, we'll figure something out and we'll do something next year. All of us get together. We'll figure it out. I promise we'll figure it out. Journey, I will see you Tuesday. Listen to everybody that can come in Tuesday. Great. I try to go Tuesday and Thursdays, even if it's just to get on to say hi, or if you need something, if you need to talk about something, it's always open to anybody on here. Absolutely. Have a fabulous night. Journey, I'm going to play one more song when we're done here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and say whatever you want to say for closing here.
All right. Have a good night, y'all. You know what I mean?
I was waiting for it. That's what I was going to say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. Much love to everybody. Going to play this song on the way out. Journey, I'll see you Tuesday, if not before. You know how to reach me, love.
Yeah.
Much love to everybody. We love each and every one of you. We're a family.
I'm going to take a little video before and after before I take that battery out, okay? Or maybe in between as I'm doing it, okay?
Yes, let us know. Absolutely. Okay.
I'm gonna have the evidence. The evidence.
The evidence. There you go.
Yeah.
Much love, everybody. Is it not showing on here? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, because it might spark and make me jump, and you're gonna laugh about it. No.
Well, if it does, just piss yourself so that we can laugh about you pissing yourself. Okay.
Okay, you're gonna hear something if it does spark. You're gonna hear something.
Piss all over the place, and we'll laugh. Okay.
Okay. I'll be like, I piss my pants, I piss my knickers.
Okay. I had this one made in 1980s rock, and this is the last song. We're out of here. Much love to each and every one of you.
Night, everyone. See you next time.
Holly, much love to you, love. If there's anything I can do to come help you, let me know.
I
Tampons are good for that journey. Mm-hmm.
ain't got no tampons. They're long gone.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Christmas night. Love water. Another love scare. Yeah. Family, let's go. Rock chop. Rock chop. Yeah. Rock chop. Holy lit the tree up bright downtown. Gnawing on the porch when the snow comes down. Journey's got the lights wrapped around the van. Girly girl dancing with a cocoa in her hand. Jane's got cookies in the oven tonight. Anthony's laughing, yeah, the mood's just right. Johnny's on the aux playing old school jams. Beach baby shining like the Gulf Coast sand. Cold outside, but the fire's turned on. Hearts beat together till the break of dawn. It's a rock chalk Christmas night. Hands up high under twinkle light skies. From the heart to the beat to the family tight. Love one another, that's our battle cry. Through the good and the rough, through the wrong and right. We stand together on this holy night. Yeah, it's a rock chalk Christmas night. You be yelling from the back of the room. Hawkeyes grinning saying, watch this move. Rhonda brought the pies and the holiday cheer. Memories stacking up year after year. Nana saying prayers for the ones who strain. Holly and Journey breaking old chains. Girly girl shining in red and green. This is what a real family means. We've all been lost, we've all been found, but tonight this love is loud. It's a rock chalk Christmas night. Hands up high under twinkle light skies. From the heart to the beat to the family tight. Love one another, that's a battle cry. Through the good and the rough, through the wrong and right. We stand together on this holy night. Yeah, it's a rock chalk Christmas night. If the world feels heavy, if hope feels far, if the night feels longer than where you are, hear these words in the firelight glow. Love one another, don't stand alone. No judge, no hate, no door shut tight. Just hands held high in the Christmas light. It's a rock chalk Christmas night. Let the amps ring out and the angels fly. From Holly to Jane to Johnny's Mike. From Beach Baby Shine to Yippie's cry. From Hawkeye's loud to Rhonda's fight. From Journey's road to Nana's light. Love one another. Live that truth tonight. Yeah, it's a rock chalk Christmas night. So we raise that toast to the ones we love. To the stars above and the child below. No matter where we are in this lifelong fight, love one another. Rock chalk Christmas night.